Welcome back, guys. Joseph Plays here, and we are here in our thriving, bubbling town. Still called Westdale for some reason. I don't know why I haven't changed that yet. I will change that this episode. That is something we're going to do. What I've done is I've changed these fairy piers around a bit, but it doesn't appear to have done anything, which is really frustrating because I wanted it to work. I've decided I'm going to put the two wave rounds so they link up, because I wasn't 100% sure on how they worked anyway. So I'm going to assume that's how they work. And then using that, we've moved the ferry piers. So they still have to go all the way around. But it's just a nice thing for people to go from there to there, pretty much. However, nobody's using them. And maybe they're just not popular. Because maybe there's no need. Because we've got all the pathways that we've got. So it might be worth getting rid of some pathways. But I think because they're so used and important, it's probably not worth it at the end. Which is a shame. I'm having a look at our traffic. Our traffic seems to be fine. The only bit our traffic's actually getting busier at the moment, so it's not even that busy coming onto here, although it would help if all these people weren't staring at the arch, is this bit. But this bit isn't actually too bad now, which is good. That's exactly what we needed. It's because everyone has their dedicated turn lanes there, and there. This has got a bit of traffic coming to it, but that's because of traffic lights. Shock. So get them going again. Get them all in their own dedicated turning lanes, and then that's not an issue, you see? People in the right lanes there. Because that turns to a one lane, but that's just because of the fact that it's not really anything I need. So if I just let that fly forward a bit, yeah, look at that, that's perfect. Everyone's in the right lane there. And that's because they all have to be in the right lane there, and that's because they all have to be in the right lane there. And that's everyone wanting to turn lane, because everyone's wanting to go in there. So with things like this, it might actually be worth you telling all of these lot that you can only go that way. And then everybody should separate. Oh, hopefully. Yeah, look, they're moving over. Okay, that's perfect. So now people are using two lanes. Some are, some aren't. But that's okay. You're never going to make everything perfect. This is still working quite well. The motorway. It's going fast, it's going fast, it's going fast. We've got a bit of a slowdown here just as people try and turn lanes. It's really irritating that people can't just stick to their lanes, but I guess that's life. It's because here we made it go fast, so what if we got rid of that? Change that to there. Because people shouldn't really be... Yeah, well, we'll leave it. I mean, again, we could have this going on, but then we could also have it going all the way down. Nah, it's pointless. We'll leave people to that. This wasn't built by us anyway. It's not the best. It's not the greatest. That's not an issue. I'm really liking how this is turning out. This is thriving and bubbling. We've got a lot of tourism with this, but I've decided we're going to have our own designated tourist spot. So that's what we're going to build there. Or build now, should I say. So what I'll do, like always, is I'll just quickly do this in my own time, and then I will invite you all back once I've done it, and you can have a little look at how it's turned out. And I think it's going to turn out really good. It is going to be where that is. It's going to be in this little corner here. But it's going to be a designated turning spot that you have to come off this motorway for. And you'll see what I mean when I've done it. So I'll see you guys once it's done. Alright guys, so this might look a bit complicated, but I promise you it's not. The idea behind this is all of our sort of tourist attractions. So let's have a look. So we've got that one there. We've got two more here. So we've got a transport tower. Now I don't even know where the transport tower is. I'm sure I placed it up somewhere. It looks quite tall. And what else we've got? We've got the Fountain of Life or Death as well. These can now go into these designated spots, which is quite good. And this is going to be literally just tourist stuff. So, oh, that's the tower, isn't it? Transport tower, transport tower. So that's good. And then we've got, of course, the football stadium is still over there. We've got a few more little things we can place in. So let's get this life or death fountain in. Building already exists and it's there. So that's perfect. So that can actually sit. Again, these roads aren't designed around the tower themselves, which is a bit frustrating. But what we could do is just destroy this. And this is so we can still have a large amount of tourism in the city, which is what we're all after at the end of the day. But it also means it's very, very, very limited on how much on where the tourism is, and on the impact it will have on our road systems and on other people's lives, of course, because we're all about looking after the lives of our citizens. So that's the transport tower. So actually what I could do, end this with a little roundabout here, I think. So like that. Down there. Round. Nope, not there, not there, not there. It's so difficult sometimes. Like that. Like that, perfect. Because we'll be able to fit something small in there, I'm sure. If not, it'll be a park. Something will go in there. So then we've got a friendly neighbourhood park. I mean, we've already got a lot of parks, so we don't actually want that. Oh, what have we got? Statue of Wealth, not that bothered. So I'm not bothered about these little ones. Statues aren't really an issue. Don't really want an... Oh, we could do an opera house. An opera house would be quite nice, wouldn't it? We're not going to be fussed about an opera house yet, I don't think. Or will we? Where's the entrance? The entrance is that bit. I guess we could put an opera house in. Depends whether, if this is residential, we can't. Oh, it's not residential. But we could delete these bits and just put one there, one there. Yeah, let's do that. And let's get an opera house in then. Opera house might be too much for us, but we'll see how it goes. So we've got an expo centre and a high interest tower. High interest towers are pretty cool. I really haven't built enough space for these, have I? No. No, I haven't. What about the expo? How big's an expo? Okay. Alrighty. I haven't done this at all how I should have done. That's okay, because that's, you know, we all make mistakes. All it means is that I can just change a few things around. Maybe another time, maybe not now. I mean, that could come back a lot more, you know. Yeah, let's quickly get to that. So, see what I need to do. No, we'll leave it. We'll leave it and see how it goes, I think, for now. Everything's in place for it. We'll let people just sort of go there and we'll see how that impacts everything. Because I'm thinking it will. Really, I should be increasing the size of these roads, but I don't want to be destroying all of the buildings, you know what I mean? Because they'll all have to be destroyed. So we'll leave them because they're busy at night anyway. So that's not too much of an issue. What I am going to do, guys, is we're going to look at policies. Policies are really important. They are all around your city. We've got education boost on, recycling on, prefer ferries on, and educational blimp. We're also going to put harsher prison sentences, so you get double the usual punishments for the worst felons. Right, so I would do free Wi-Fi if I could afford it, but I mean, we're now down to 3,000 weekly income instead of the 30 we were on. Probably because of the education boost and things like that. I mean, our expenditure on education is 10,000. On weekly policy expenses is another 10,000. Parks we'll look at quite a bit as well, so we are just going to have to leave it for now. These don't have water, which is not good. They need water, so let's get that solved. So we're going to have to do the old cheeky pull across there like that, bring that down. They all have water now, and then that can just come down and down there. Like that, so they'll all have water now, and then we could get a pathway coming. I mean, people are now using these roads, good, so people will be visiting these, which is good. For some reason, people keep visiting that and not these. I mean, these are more important if you ask me. So let's get a path or two going across, because paths are amazing. Ideally we don't want the path there, because we don't want this being blocked up. This needs to be a roundabout, really, doesn't it? We've got a roundabout there. Do we have to put another roundabout here? That's the issue. I think we're going to have to. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to. Okay, so for this area, let's get a path going round to there. Let's get a path going around the back as well. I think that's quite important we do that. Going all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. And then we can have a path going into this bit as well. Like that. That'll clear up, that's fine. That's just, I mean, to be fair, it's... What actually needs to happen is if you're in that lane, you go to there. If you're in that lane, you go to there. If you're in that lane, you go to there. If you're in that lane, you go to there. It's not difficult, is it? That lane there, that lane. Because now, instead of pushing into that lane and wait for everyone else, they'll just go to the designated lane they should be going to, and it's all good from there. So sometimes it's just telling people what to do and where to go. Sometimes that's what this game is about. That traffic's flowing really nicely. Traffic coming off here is actually flowing really nicely. It's traffic going out of my city. No, that's not. Strangely enough. So let's get that sorted. Like that. So everyone now knows what lane they should be in for there. Which is good. And we're coming back into the daytime. Nice. I'm hoping about 80%. 79? That's not bad. 79%, as I keep telling everybody, is way up. Why are traffic lights just being automatically implemented in my cities? Not once have I ever tried to put a traffic light in, because they're terrible. And why are people parking in my city? I must be doing something. There must be things that I'm doing wrong without even realising. I bet all the speeds changed as well. No, speed's the same. Speed is alright. I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's underground. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, back up to 17,000, which is good. Also, maybe it's at night time everything goes down except for the leisure areas, I guess. I'm not sure how it works. This I will need to increase, and I will increase at some point. I'll try and work out exactly how I can make this look good. I do want to keep this in the middle, but I might just have these bunched right up together so that nothing can be in the middle. I'll do that either fast hammer in my own time later on. Let's get some residential in there. This should really be commercial around the shop. We'll get some trees in, and then we're going to look at putting, or how we're going to put people. So what we do need, trees going pretty much all the way around here. And hopefully that'll shield these lot from the noise. And if we've got some trees going through here as well, that should shield these lot from that. Because for some reason trees do that, they shield the noise, and obviously there's a visual shield as well there. Which is good, that's what we want. I could have brought that right down there, but I haven't, to be fair. And then again here. So they're all sort of the relevant places I need to be doing that. We've got nowhere else to build any residential. And nor would I need to or want to be fair. I mean, I could expand this out a tiny bit more. We're going to have to. Just until we hit that magic 14,000. So we are so close. So let's get that done. So again, cycle lane. You go round, round, round like that. You finish up there. But then here you join up to there. With you going round these parts as well, up there. And... well, I guess there. What we'll then do is throw in some residential all around here, so let's get that. I don't care about commercial at these points, this is just going to be solely for people to live in. And then I'll sort the paths out as well. Paths are always important, so that would mean that you've got, oh look at that, that's worked really well. You've got direct spots there. You've got a direct spot down there. I should probably turn you lot into actual... oh, can't upgrade that type. Definitely can, just did. still building. Okay, this is going well. I'm enjoying this. I think this town's really looking good. I'm really happy with how it's going. It will be a city one day, but I guess it can't. Oh, wow, look, pass are a bit dodgy, aren't they? We'll leave it though. We'll leave it. And then we'll have a joint from there to there as well. Nice. So we'll let them build up naturally. That's perfect. I should have turned that one into one of these as well, but I haven't. And then this district doesn't need to increase slightly, just a bit. So this whole district here, which is the Primrose, actually has almost 3,000, which is quite good. Sheffield Square has 5,000. Sheffield Square is massive, however, so that would make sense. Waterloo Square shouldn't have too many. Yeah, 2.5 or just under 2.5, and then this has 3 or just over. And that works really well, so we are just going to let this fly through for a few minutes and just have a little look at the traffic, but there isn't any really. I mean, it's all went from being massive on this side and a really big issue to being a big issue over here. But to be fair, that's not really an issue, that's just people queuing. You know, it's a very British thing to queue and wait. It'd be good if people actually stuck to their lanes. That's really annoying. Because they've got a chance to change there, so I don't know why people are being... You've got to give them that no to... Yeah, I guess so. No. Yeah, it'd be good if people could realise that they're actually allowed in there. I could turn this to a roundabout. In fact, I'm going to, just because I think a roundabout here would be quite beneficial. Yeah, however, I think a 3-laner would be good. So, out of city limits, of course. Right, I need that 14,000, don't I really? So I need them city limits to be changed. So, if you're in here, you're going off there. If you're in that lane, you're going straight. If you're in this lane, you're going there. I guess this lane you can go over there as well. Oh, this is going to be interesting actually. I didn't realise how this is going to work. That's because this needs to be a 3-laner, but I can make these bits if it's 3. We'll move this over there. Using the Move It mod. Best thing I've ever had. Space already occupied somehow. There we go. Out of city limits, out of city limits. We'll leave them to it. It's going to be less busy over that side anyway, so it's not really a big concern for me. So that there, and that to there. You go straight on. You come off left. As can you. And you can go straight on. You go left, you go left. You go straight on, got a node there. You go left. You go straight over. You go straight over. And then here, wait, really. Really bother me over here what we're doing. All 3 for me can sit in there. Right, let's see how that plays out for a few minutes. I think that should go a bit smoother than it has been. Yeah, that'll do for now. We are going to get busy over here until we can move it over. I'll move all that over in a minute actually. That's fine. This is looking good. I'd like these to be a bit smaller and all joined up, but to be honest with you, that's doing well for me. That's doing well for me. Roundabouts does smooth traffic off quite a lot. I don't think we have a need for this anymore. I think this can just join into there. I think people are smart enough now to know what they're doing. I never did like this. I always thought it looked ugly. But it was a necessity at the time and an evil necessity at that. So you will just follow me down here to there. And then that means that the relevant people can get on there. That's not an issue. Again, this one shouldn't really be needed now because this should be able to go onto, well, connect onto here really. Which we will do in a minute. Oh, look, these are beautiful. We're so close to our 14,000, guys. That's kind of my plan for this episode. Hit that 14,000, and I don't know how we're gonna do it yet. Cemetery. Yeah, we've got everything everywhere. I always check what we do. Good. Is that ferry being used yet? Nope. No. I wonder why. Allowing one ferry at a time. I mean, people might just not want to use it, I guess. We'll have some ferry docks, I think, going along here. I think that'll be quite good. I don't know where yet. Maybe if we buy this square. That's the thing, we can only buy one square. I need to buy loads. That's fine. These are fine. That's smooth. Yeah, really, at points like these we should have roundabouts, but I'm just not going to yet. Not until it's an absolute necessity, and then like this, we'll just have roundabouts going everywhere. I'm almost considering making public transport free. However, saying that, our income's only $2 grand from that. And if we make it free, we might see a massive... I mean, saying that, we've got over 1,000 people using it anyway. There's enough vehicles. There's enough of everything, really. I think it's quite good. I'm quite happy with how that's worked out. Quite happy that all these have built up, so we're even closer now to that magic number. See how it goes. Just keep seeing how everything's going. Got little teething problems, we solve them. Oh, I've also I've put recycling on. I have, which is a reduced income and tax. But money's not an issue for us, so we don't need to worry about that. School's out. We've got prefers ferries on somewhere. Prefers ferries, so citizens prefer ferries for moving in the city, right? And of course, at this point, you can't. Ah! Got it. So what we need to do is that all connects to the sea. Interesting. So really we need to own the sea tiles, don't we? We've got a tile here actually. We've got this bit. Right, we're going to build up over here then. We're going to make a district today. That's how it's going to be done. And these are going to be high-rise buildings, so let's pause it while it's being done. High-rise with a bit of office, and commercial will be in the middle around here. Yeah, let's do that. And we can have ferries over here. That'll look quite good. So, get them, skip a bit, get it in there like that. Offices can fill these gaps. And then further back, but not too further back, we'll have one going out here, like that. And that'll follow this down. But it won't follow all the way around because we're going to have a mini, not roundabout. Yeah, well, I guess it's like a mini roundabout, isn't it, there? So this mini roundabout, we're going to throw in our schools. We're going to throw everything in. So we've got school number 1, elementary school number 1, and a public library. Nice. Over on the main road, so this side we'll have our, back just in here we'll have our healthcare. That'll be good. Fire and police here. Perfect. Oh, how's our jail doing, by the way? Something's on fire, not really my issue. Haha, jail. Holding 45 to be fair. And if we go to our police stations, so we've got this one here. It's got nobody in the cell. Nice. So that's working really well. And then here. Oh, wrong one, come on. Where are we? Here, firehouse, so must be here. Police station. No one in the holding cell, which is good. And then, what else we got? We've got another one, sorry about that, which is here. No, 6 in the holding cell, so we are still at work there this time. So now that I've got these ones, we can also get a few lighter ones in here. Along with down these bits, just a few little houses. Being built in quite nicely. And then we want shops, I guess. Just small shops, either sides. I think that'll do for now, so we're not going to do it this episode, but next episode we are certainly going to patch all this up. So we're not going to hit our magic 13,000. I can't let it play yet. I'll let it play, these houses will build and they'll have nothing, no roads. So, have a look. Have a look. Okay, so we've got, that's going there, which is quite nice. So we've got these 2 big roads. And I'm not sure how we're going to do it yet. Let's have a look how we've got this. So yeah, this could, I guess, be... That could go all the way around. Actually, no, I like that there. I think that should be brought back a bit. This is going to be like a mini ring road, but we're going to have this coming off with a bridge going over. Because I don't want to use this as the only bridge. but I can't do that yet. So let's have a look. So we want this middle one to be a 6-laner. And this middle one's going to be sort of our main road, so this is the way in, way out. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, 6-laner with... Oh no, 6-laner with trees will do, I think. Nice. And then at this point we're going to throw a roundabout, and that's when you can go off left or right, and that's when it'll turn to our 2-lane. Okay, fantastic. So we'll have all that done for next episode, I think. Which will be nice. Alright guys, thank you so much for stopping by today. This has obviously been Jezza Plays, playing Let's Play City Skylines. If you did like this video, please do just leave a like and do subscribe. And do leave any comments for what you think I can do better. But we're going to have a big block over there. This is also a low, a few high over there. We'll have obviously another tourist area and another nightclub area in there as well. Looking beautiful this. Thank you so much guys, I'll see you in the next episode.